Because they realise that everyone that really will have that next-gen console by that point. I mean, you look at Christmas not this year, but next year, I can guarantee you, if you've had a PS3, you're pretty much going to have a PS4 by then.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, most people have a games console 2 years after its release. 2 years ago, they were released. Most people that want one will be getting one this year. Most people. I understand money can be tight at the moment, which is fair play. But the point still stands, most people will be getting one this year.
Most people, yeah.
If you want one, and if you've got the money to do it, you will do it. This is the year you'll do it. Because it's when the price has gone down, it's when you start seeing the decent games. It's what happens with all the consoles. Bitch, stole your kill. But 2 years down the line, PS3 stops selling games entirely. You don't see PS3 games anymore. You won't, not in 2 years. But people will still have a PS3 to play the PS3 games. And people that have a PS3 and play the PS3 games will probably have a PS4 by then. So there's no need for this 10 years of games still getting released on the 360. Because one, they're going to be shitty versions of games. Because all the big games companies are going to fly straight to the Xbox One.
The thing is, as well,
It's just going to be shitty indie games, which is what Microsoft loves to support.
but you also got to think, like I say, there's going to be 10 years of Xbox 360 still left. And the downside with that is, like I say, they're going to be half-assed with the Xbox One and half-assed with the Xbox 360. They're not going to fully dedicate themselves to one thing.
No.
Not like PlayStation.
No. PlayStation's going to go, right, we've had it, enough's enough, we're done with it.
I also want to clarify this. I don't believe that there is such thing as a console war, because
They're two different things
they're
entirely.
two different things entirely.
PS3's gaming. Xbox One is a multimedia, which also does games
For example-
to a reasonable extent.
And the Wii's a family.
And Wii's a family community. That's what it is. That's
Exactly.
all Nintendo. Nintendo's a community. That's what it is.
And that's why I don't believe there is such thing as a console war. Because
And if someone
currently-
says PC Master Race, please just don't bother. A PC, yes, is better than a console if you've got the money to spend on it. You can. That was quick. You can build a PC for the same price you can buy a console for, and play the same games you can play on a console, but not at the same quality you could on a console. A console is better for money than a PC, but a PC is future-proof. That's why you spend the extra money. You spend $1,000 on a PC, you can use that for the next 10 years. You probably won't, you'll probably upgrade it because you just spent $1,000, you're going to spend a lot more. But you could use that for the next 10 years and still play games.
Exactly. No, this whole PC Master Race stuff. I mean, what was it?
It's looking at four different
that was
ways of
it.
playing something.
2 years ago, when the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 were just announced,
Yep.
a couple of YouTubers, and call us a shout whatever you want, but Syndicate, they interviewed him and he was sitting there playing an Xbox One. And it was his test product that was actually better than our current ones.
Yeah, it was the higher spec one.
And it was like
Because they had to lower the specs because of pricing, because the price of the PS4 was so cheap compared to it. Microsoft went, we can't do that and still make a profit. Fuck.
Yeah. So yeah,
cheaper parts.
So he sat there, played this tester one, and it had like better specs and stuff. So
Yeah, that would have been able to play 4K.
He was
Tester ones could play 4K.
he was playing he was playing 60 frames a second 4K. And he was sitting there, and this person came up to him and did an interview. And obviously didn't show the game. They showed it was an Xbox One and things like that.
They can't show the game.
And he sits there and goes, "So what do you think of the graphics? How do you think of the console?" He goes, "To be honest with you, the PC's had this for years.
Yeah.
It's nothing new to us. Anyone who's played PC will have this type of thing."
Yep.
It's like, that's so true. That's why you can't compare a PC to a console.
You can't. It's two different things. It's like you can't compare Xbox to PlayStation. You can't compare console to PC. You can't compare Nintendo with their Wii's, their Wii U's, their DS's. You can't compare any of that to anything else.
Because they're in
They're
their
own
own
individual things.
They're in their own fighting market.
Exactly.
The only things you really can't compare in the gaming industry
Are the
is
controllers. That's about it. The controls.
Two things then. Controllers and how the controller feels for you. The second thing is PSP versus DS.
Well, DS. PSP's dead.
Well, the Vita.
It's dead.
Pretty much.
The Vita fucking
Well,
died.
I'm saying they're the only things you could compare because they're both handheld games. They're not,
Yeah.
It's not simply, yes, it's Sony, so it's a gaming thing. No, they're both the exact
But you
same
still
thing.
can't compare them. Sony's doing that for a giggle. Nintendo started with that shit.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
they started with the fucking Game Boy, which is like 24 years old now. Ish, I think. Something like that. The Game Boy is like 24 years old.
Love PC again. I like PC games, just it's got annoying. I've got to update my graphics card.
Yeah. I need to do something about my graphics card. I can play Ark Survival. I can play that on medium, but if I put it up to ultra or epic as it is, I only get like 6 frames a second. It's really not good. But that's the Unreal Engine and the fact that it's still early access with lack of optimization. I presume it would get better as the game progresses though. I should be able to play it on high as far as specs concerned anyway. Because it only needs a 1 gig graphics card. It's just that 1 gig graphics card that I have doesn't have the power behind it as well. It's got the RAM. It's only a 1 gig graphics card, like, so it's a little shitty thing, but it's fine.
Jealous? I'm not jealous.
There's quite a lot of things you can't really compare when it comes to games, because you cannot compare the PC version of this to the console version of it.
Oh no.
You can't compare the two of them. That's just stupidity. You can play this on 4K on the PC.
I like what Advanced Warfare did. They did put 100 did they put 100% on Advanced Warfare Xbox One and let different companies make an Xbox? Yes. That is something that some game companies are doing nowadays, actually.
Yeah. The big releases they're doing on the fresh, nice, fancy new consoles, and then they're palming it off on some third party to make the less ones. To do the less quality ones. Which pretty much sucks, to be fair. But a lot of them are doing it, and it is fair play. It's a way for them to save money as well as
Stuart, what
still
the
get
hell are you
people
on
the
about?
games. I don't know, I'm just ignoring Stuart's warrior comments. Oh, yes! Let's beat him up.
Now, about that drink.
Yeah, about that drink. You've already made him pass out drunk, haven't we?
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did that.
Like very early on.
Yeah, because I wanted the trophy for it.
Were you
Sorry,
successful?
achievement
I kept
and
overhearing this name.
Sturgo challenge.
Marquez. Friend of yours?
Her name matches that of the man who destroyed our village. We fought and lost, but the leader did not live to enjoy his victory.
You think this woman is related?
If she is, we are not safe.
The bill of sale we stole gives the address of a man in her
I remember this one.
targets.
I know where it is.
Let's pay the base.
This is the one that
find out what he
I
knows.
sleep died, isn't it?
Follow us. You must try to understand what
Are you
is
doing
at
the right one?
stake.
I've
Maybe.
got some idea.
No, it's more than your key. There are those who say that I know are already extinct. We will never
I'm not
be
upset
extinct.
as I'm not upset. I'm glad because I get quality games when I get an Xbox One.
Yeah. That's what we were saying before with the fact that Microsoft's still keeping the 360 alive for another 10 years. I mean, it's just going to be games palming off other
Not
games
all-
to other games.
Technically, it's going to be alive and longer.
The home of Vargas.
First of all,
Hide.
I'm going to say this and start off what both companies said quote this and you'll know immediately what I'm
Take
about.
position.
Microsoft said we cannot do it. Sony said we choose not to.
Yeah.
The company that said they could not do it suddenly this year goes, here's backwards compatibility. That thing we said we couldn't do, we found a way to do it. And Sony, the one who just sit there and went, we choose not to, and now sitting there judging on what to do. Are they going to keep with the fact that PlayStation 4 is not going to be backwards compatibility?
I don't see the point. Honestly, I don't see the point. I don't see the point in backwards compatibility. At all.
A lot of people want backwards compatibility.
Yeah, but I don't see the point in it. Because you've already got your PS3. You've already got your games for the PS3. What's the point? You get a PS4, you get PS4 games. I mean, you want to play on your PS3 games, play on your PS3.
It's not as simple as that. Like, some people can't afford to go and have a PS3 and then just go and buy a PS4. They've got to then trade that they've got to then trade that PS3 in towards that PS4.
Which you get like 20 quid for. You get fuck all for them. You can buy one for like less. You can buy one for like 89 quid now.
Don't worry about me.
I don't see the point in backwards compatibility. I haven't for a while. I pretty much haven't seen the point in it since the PS2. Like when the PS3 said it wasn't backwards compatible, I wasn't bothered. Like I've still got my PS1, my PS2, and my PS3.
Yeah, like I say, some people can't afford it. I mean, personally, myself, if PlayStation 4 announced backwards compatibility, even if it's the exact same as Xbox does, certain games, if the certain games I want are on that list, I'll trade in my PS3 to help me get more PS4 games.
You don't get fuck all for the PS3 by the time that comes around. All right, trading in is not worth it these days. You never get the kind of money you'd want for anything or anything like that. Trading something in is, in my eyes, pointless. If you're trading in a PS3 to get a PS4, just wait, don't have a PS4 yet.
Where's Marquez? Why is she here? She's
Actually,
already left for
That's my view on it.
It's maybe your view, but like I said, I've got a completely different one.
I know. What I'm saying, people will trade it in to get it, I understand that. But if you're trading it in to get it, you've made the conscious decision, I don't want to play those games.
How many enemies do you have?
That's my opinion of it. You've made a decision, I don't want to play those, that's it.
Not always. Like I say, with backwards compatibility, I'm trading this in to get better games.
Can't have that.
Yeah,
But
if there was backwards
Because
compatibility
I
there,
still
yeah.
play these games.
If there was backwards compatibility there, from straight out the factory, from like the first release of the Xbox One, everyone would have gone, Xbox 360, gone. The price of the 360 would have gone so far down, it would have been worth nothing. I've already got the Blessed Sophia. It's the Christina we want.
If you got it, if you don't, but if you get a shitty game that you don't want to buy a new version, but sometimes feels like playing it is as good. Yes, true. But what was it? I mean, for example, the Xbox 360 backwards compatibility on Xbox One. Announced quite a few decent games. I was looking at my game list, like to see which ones I care about. There's a lot of downloadable games I play. Assassin's Creed, they'll without a doubt they'll probably put all of them on.
On the backwards compatibility list for 360 for Xbox One.
Yeah.
You see, I don't know. Because yes, they could put them on, but Ubisoft's not a company to do that, and they're also
It's not Ubisoft. It's not Ubisoft to make that decision. It's Microsoft.
No, if Ubisoft doesn't want to do it, they won't do it. If Ubisoft says no, don't do that.
No,
they won't.
Microsoft has the decision. They even said Microsoft's already said.
Doesn't matter if Ubisoft turn around and goes, we want to release a collection like the Master Chief collection for Halo. They want to release a collection on the Xbox One of all the games. If they say they want to do that, and Microsoft goes, oh, we're going to add backwards compatibility, Ubisoft will tell them to fuck right off.
No, the thing is, if you let me finish in the begin with,
they will tell them just to fuck off.
No, it's not as simple as that. If you let me finish, what's happened is what they've said is it's an emulator, and how they get the emulator to work is they take games off their on-demand market. The on-demand market that they've already signed a contract for, so Microsoft can do whatever the fuck they want with.
They can't.
So they have no choice in it.
They do. If Ubisoft tell them to fuck off, they can tell them to fuck off.
Yeah, they can tell them to fuck off, but they can't literally get them to fuck off. Like I say, Microsoft is using the stuff that they've already got a contract signed for.
There's no contract signed for it.
There is.
There's no contract saying they have rights to that game. They have zero rights to Assassin's Creed. Ubisoft has signed a contract saying, yeah, you can sell this on your market. Ubisoft's the one that's down to fuck off.
I'm making an amazing intro in After Effects. I'll make one for you lads.
You know she's here.
You can go ahead, but I don't know if I'll use it. I can certainly look at it.
It's a very dodgy thing, because if Ubisoft does want to turn around and release a collection for Xbox One, they will tell Microsoft to fuck off. And they won't even release it on the Xbox One if Microsoft's like, no, we're keeping the backwards compatibility. They'll just tell them to fuck off and not release it on it. Say, fine then, PS3, PS4 only. I'll just lose out on Microsoft.
Come in.
She's got a pirate hat.
Oh,
She's got pirate stuff.
yeah, it's because it's for Lita's birthday.
Yeah, I know. Can I wear the pirate hat?
You can wear the bandana.
Is there a mustache and an eye patch in here?
No, I think it's just the bandana.
Oh, that sucks.
Still.
Yeah, contains one bandana. I was going to have like a mustache and an eye patch and a bandana and go full old pirate.
We could also get a Sharpie and draw a mustache on.
Does it have to be a Sharpie?
Doesn't have to be. No.
That's alright then. I don't fancy having a mustache for the next 3 weeks. But look, she's not off.
Might look good in a mustache.
Think, I take it, is Lita's party tonight or something?
No, Friday.
I'm gonna be with my dad Friday.
Eh? When did you plan this?
Yeah, this morning.
When you knew Lita's party was coming up.
I knew it was coming up, I didn't know when.
I kind of told you.
Besides, if I wasn't going to my dad's Friday, I was going to my mum's.
I rolled up the thing. That would suck. Well, then it would be PS4 only. Yeah. It's down to the games companies whether Microsoft
I think
can have a backwards compatibility.
you should wear the hat because you're the sailor.
I know it's a bit girly, but you know.
Girly? Man, this is manly as hell, man. This is manly as shit.
You might want to take the level off. Sure.
Manly as fuck.
It's 5 o'clock, yawn. Go to sleep then, slime.
Don't go to sleep. Keep watching.
I don't want to put people's health.
Don't smush it.
I'll try not to.
Anyone smushes my hat tonight, actually.
I will not smush your hat. I will, on the other hand,
What is
continue
your
to wear it.
What is your favourite TV show? I don't watch TV.
He doesn't watch TV. He sucks.
Because I don't actually have TV.
You do. You just don't have a TV license.
No, I don't have TV. I don't have anything to watch TV on type thing.
Well, you have a telly that you use for an Xbox.
Yeah, but I don't
But
have...
you don't have any Sky, Freeview, or anything like that. He doesn't. He has a telly, but nothing else.
Be hiding.
I don't see the point in TV much anymore. My favourite TV show. See, that's questionable because Steven Universe, that's quite funny. Adventure Time is also good. Regular Show and Amazing World of Gumball. They're all cartoons, like, but they're funny and they're really questionable on their stuff like that. I'm gonna have to say Firefly. I know it doesn't exist anymore, but it was brilliant.
I have Netflix home. I very rarely watch Netflix.
Say hub.
Oh, Netflix, Hulu.
Dude, they don't say hub.
Sorry if I misread, I'm dyslexic.
Yes, we do struggle with our reading. Too high. Can't see the hat properly. My manly as shit hat. Regular Show is fucked up, man. It's brilliant though. My favourite TV show would definitely have to be Firefly. Well, then you've got Stargate, SG-1,
I cannot
or
die
Stargate
at the end of
Universe.
My father saw such potential in this island. Gold,
Atlantis, Universe was shit.
freedom.
Stargate was amazing.
Stargate, SG-1 and Atlantis, they were good. They were good.
You
See, the
have
thing is,
not
I'm a major
known
sci-fi
what
fan.
is it.
Don't like Star Trek.
He could have brought you wealth.
Not a lot of people do like Star
believe we
Trek,
wasted
that's
freedom of
like
being
sci-fi
free?
fan-wise. It's a very
You
close-knit
die a
kind of
prisoner.
people.
Your
Um,
kingdom moves.
I would say, if we're going on about shows that are still on, Dark Matter is actually quite interesting. Like, it's only like the 5th episode or something over here.
If I watch anything
It's
on
alright.
With a
if I watch anything on a regular basis, it's anime.
my prize.
I'd have to say Dark Matter. I'm quite enjoying that. Help a brother out.
I know there's one.
He's back for the cause.
X Factor.
999.
Typical. The rest of them are inside places I've got to zoom into.
Yeah. You can't see them on there. You've got to physically zoom in to see them.
No, it tells you that.
You sure?
Yep.
You positive?
Mhm.
100%.
Started out.
I'm pretty sure they don't, mate.
No, they don't.
Didn't think they did. All icons.
Now I know Kingston has one.
Yeah, you've got to do. You've got to start them, haven't you? You got to start 4. There's 4 to do. See, most people that like Stargate don't tend to like Star Trek. It's like if you like Star Wars, you don't really like Star Trek.
I love Star Wars.
You got to zoom into all these places to find them. Yeah, you can't zoom into that one. There's one. We'll start this one. Head through this one. 'Cause there's 4 to do, isn't there?
Yeah.
But
This is the
each
second
one has 4 parts to it.
Yeah, and this is the second one.
4? Is it 4? Yeah, 4 parts. Each one has 4 parts. I just noticed there's a fucking flower on this.
Beside me.
There it is. There's a flower.
That's why she said it was girly.
It's pink, dude. How can you get more girly than pink?
It's Rona, right?
Kenway, looking for trouble, I assume.
I like the movies and that.
Lost your charm.
I like the old Republic games.
And you're still
Ah,
breezy
we're all
as a
Star
quilt.
Wars
What you
then.
want?
I've come to warn you.
Old Republic.
Your life's in
Star Wars.
danger.
Aren't you the crafty one? Whatever the
Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 and Star Wars The Old Republic.
Possibly I had a hand in selling a sensitive
Hey, she's got a
document
son in a pickle, hasn't
to
she?
one of those Templar chaps you're so fond of.
Congratulations, your mission was a success.
How can I make amends?
You sober enough for target practice?
Anything for a lady.
Help me kill these men.
I like the Star Wars films. I like the Star Wars game.
Entrance.
The 3rd Star Wars. I love Skyrim.
I'm not a fan of it. Because I ever played it when it first came out and I just grew bored of the game.
I've got more than enough powder to take care of them.
I don't know how you can get bored of
Use a
Skyrim,
cake.
like. But yeah, I like Skyrim. I'm currently attempting, I say attempting because it's not going very well, to make a island, a mod, like a whole island which has got, like, you know, all the resources and stuff on.
Cover the right entrance. Blast a keg. Surprise.
Pull up the entire lot.
be shooting those, bro.
They're coming from the left. Fire a snapper at that keg.
Missed the fucking keg.
Set a powder keg for more boom.
I like Skyrim's cool, you make more. Yeah, the son of Edward is Haytham, and then the
son of Haytham
is
is Connor.
Connor from Assassin's Creed 3.
Yes. But Edward also has a daughter who we do not know anything about.
Yep.
Apart from that she wants to be an assassin but couldn't. Dicks!
Fucking what?
Booted your barrel, man. I've made house mods and stuff before for Skyrim, but that's the extent of my abilities. I'm not like one of these people that can make massive, like, brilliant armors and things like that. Or like rideable dragons everywhere. I can't go that deep into it. I made houses and stuff. I just really want to make an island.
So, is this your new persona? Sir Edward of Havana
No.
rescues damsels in distress.
Hey there, sailor.
Does it suit me, Mopsy?
Better than your old personality. Really, Edward, why are you here?
Yes.
Hey.
Well, there's a key.
Clap my hand.
Most likely in the pocket of your Templar suitor. I need it.
Really?
Yes, PC.
And why don't I want this key for myself?
Rona. I
In
know
answer
you're no
to
stranger
Slimey's
a man's
question.
boots, but the suit this key
Yes.
unlocks.
I am indeed PC.
I'll tell you what.
You can't mod Skyrim
I'll
on the
think of a chore
PlayStation.
that requires
Or
the
the
help of a
actually, you could probably mod it on the
fellow.
360 if
I'll
you
let you
JTAG
know.
to your 360. Huh? Skyrim. You could probably mod it on the 360 if you JTAG'd it.
Yeah.
Same with the PS3 if you soft modded it. But no, PC. No JTAG or soft mod in here.
Have you reconsidered my offer, Rona?
Yes, as I'm indisposed, and my sense of duty runs deeper than my pride, there's a situation I hope you can investigate.
Go on.
Mind, I said investigate a situation, not create one.
Yes, Mum. What is it?
A rash of thefts and mischief. Seems too convenient it started at the same time as these bureau attacks. Could you see what you can find out round the market?
A boozy swill tub like me. Are you sure? I won't let you down.
It would be hard to
Nice,
get much
yep, on
lower than
360.
this.
Presumably that means he plays on the 360. I wouldn't even know where to begin with modding the 360 version of it. Could you use the same SDK?
Maybe.
Would the game files even be the same?
Theoretically, they should be.
Doubt it. There'll be differences, schedules and stuff.
Hello, if you want to get more content, press the subscribe button to be updated when I put it up. Or press the logo to go back to the channel to see various other videos. Or press the eye in the corner to check out the last video. Thank you very much.